rising tensions between the U.S. and Russia.
Authorities have confirmed an aid to
The Russian state television aired a segment discussing potential missile strikes on European capitals.
The next big war is less likely to begin with a bang than a blackout.
New York, California, Illinois, and Connecticut all ordering non-essential employees to stay home.
Thousands of people have been protesting in the capital. Hospitals are overwhelmed, leaving health officials to make difficult choices about who to treat.
Are there any real threats that you know of?
Not at all. They think it's just going to go away.
The city that never sleeps, sleeps. Skyscrapers that once pierced the night sky now stand as monoliths of darkness. Streets that buzzed with life are frozen in eerie silence. Cars stall in mid-traffic, their drivers bewildered. Airplanes lose power, descending helplessly from the heavens. The glow of a million screens fades to black. It's not a blackout, it's an attack. It's 2025. In a single heartbeat, modern civilization falters. No lights, no internet, no communication. This isn't a nightmare. It's an EMP attack, an electromagnetic pulse unleashed by Russia upon the United States, the opening move in what becomes World War III. But how did we get here? Could our advanced technology have stopped this escalation? From quantum computing to AI-controlled drones, warfare has evolved in ways we could scarcely imagine. Before the world was shrouded in darkness, the warning signs of an impending conflict were already there. With mass destruction and casualties across the globe, and Eastern Europe teetering under Russian pressure, the question isn't just how we'd fight such a war, but how we could survive it. How would the average citizen endure a modern tech-driven global war? Can we use quantum computing to outsmart Russia's cyber attacks?
They think to hack Americans is like a heroic thing for them.
And most importantly, how can individuals prepare when they see the signs? Before we could answer these questions, we need to rewind and understand how this all began. We asked ChatGPT to simulate a hypothetical World War III in 2025. Keep in mind that this is just a large language model, not a sophisticated predictive AI like our militaries might use. So take this all with a grain of digital salt. The year is 2025, but the seeds were sown years earlier. Tensions between Russia and the West simmered, but recent events brought them to a boil. Under President Donald Trump, the United States has adopted an America First policy more aggressively than ever.
It's going to be only America first.
In a controversial move, Trump announces a complete withdrawal from NATO, fulfilling a campaign promise that rattled global alliances, stating that America will no longer bear the financial and military burdens of other nations.
We're protecting Germany, we're protecting France, we're protecting everybody, and yet we're paying a lot of money to protect.
Allies are left stunned and vulnerable. The ramifications are immediate and profound. European nations, now without the military might of the US, scramble to fortify their defenses. Confidence in collective security wanes. Countries like Germany and France accelerate their own military programs, but time is short. Russia seizes the moment. Without the looming presence of the US military, Russian forces begin massing on the borders of the Baltic states, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, with all NATO members now questioning the alliance's strength. The memories of Crimea's annexation in 2014 resurface, but this time, the stakes are higher. Eastern Europe braces for impact while the rest of the world watches nervously. Citizens across Europe start to panic. Supermarkets are overrun as people hoard food, water, and essentials. Inflation surges as supply chains strain under sudden demand. The scenes are reminiscent of the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic, but amplified tenfold. The panic buying is causing a ripple effect across the continent. The key to surviving such dire circumstances is to have an emergency preparedness plan. Stockpile non-perishable foods, secure important documents, and establish communication strategies with family and community members. As spring turns to summer, the conflict shifts to a domain unseen by the naked eye. cyberspace. A cyber attack isn't just hacking a website. It's an assault on the very fabric of modern life. Russia unleashes a series of sophisticated cyber attacks on the United States and its former NATO allies. Powered